everyone, welcome back to BeyTalk, the season finale
That'll be exciting.
Season 2. Whoo-wee. Been a rough ride this year for Beyblading.
Yeah, we skipped quite a few episodes because I got sick a couple of weeks and you got sick after that.
Yeah, and the weather kept me from bringing my stuff down and everything.
Yeah.
Because it was really hard to carry that stuff in the cold.
But here we are in the finals. We made it.
Oh, yeah. Another double feature. We're going to be having a special bonus battle after the final round of the Best of Season 2 tournament. They've come a long way, and our competitors now, Burn Pegasus, W1, or not W145, just the 145 Metal Sharp, versus the Earth Nemesis D125 Semi-Defense. I tell you, these competitors have had a really rough time, but,
Yeah.
I mean, a couple weeks ago, the dragon was slain by Nemesis, and, this Pegasus, let's just say it's been a really, really, really hectic time. I mean, last week, in the battle for the bronze, during a missed launch, Galaxy Virgo, I believe it was, almost hit me in the face.
Yeah, you got a little aggressive there.
Yeah, but then again, you're supposed to rip as hard as you can.
Yeah.
But you also have
they
to...
clashed in midair and they bounced or something, or they bounced and then hit in midair.
Either that or it was just a case of eat Fritz uppercut going on.
Yeah, it was a combination of both.
Yeah. Well, normally we would have had the owner Travis Quintermus here, but unfortunately he's unavailable.
Store's a little bit busy, so that's a good problem.
Yep. But he gave us his blessing to be using this place for season 3, which I'm actually grateful for.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be even more fun, I think, with the bursts.
Oh yeah. Season 3. With this season, we're closing out the Metal Saga and the Shogun Steel, which is those synchro ones that I showed you before. We're having to close those out because Beyblade's constantly evolving.
Yep.
With the new Beyblade Burst, spring loaded, hit them enough times in the right spot, boom! First finish for 2 points. Which, that reminds me of the format change that's going to be happening for next season. It has to be the best of 3 points. It's the first player to get, or first Bey to get 3 points. You score 1 on a stadium out, 1 on a sleep out, which is running out of stamina, and you get 2 points if the Bey gets a burst finish, which thanks to the spring mechanism keeping it tight and everything, it'll be really hard to get those burst finishes. So you never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, we'll just have to find out.
Oh yeah. Well, I think we've talked enough, don't you think?
Oh yeah, they're here for the finals.
Oh yeah. Burn Pegasus or
Earth Nemesis.
Fans have actually voted for this one, and you're not gonna believe who got the votes for this one.
What we got?
50% for both.
Oh. That's pretty much how I feel. I mean, I like the Nemesis. He's defeated some of my favorite Beyblades. So
yeah, but Pegasus has come around and beat 2 Synchron Beys already.
Yeah, he's been really impressive too.
Yeah. But we have to say that the height disadvantage here that Pegasus here has, oh boy.
We're thinking that's what might get him because we had Ifrit pitted up against Nemesis, and the height advantage was the disadvantage because he's just getting hit in the face and he's just losing a lot of steam, and Nemesis didn't even budge.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even close in that matchup, and
yeah.
Ifrit was a heavy favorite.
Plus, with if it gets up, if it gets low enough, it could grind underneath there and cause
a lot of.
But then again, that same
being on the bottom might be a disadvantage because he'll stop spinning first and get pinned.
Yeah, and it might hit the energy wheel on top there.
We'll just have to find out.
Well, for the final time, and we will now head to the Hyperstrike Base Stadium as we are going to be retiring it after this season because it has just seen so much wear and tear.
But it's also seen a lot of fun matches.
Oh yeah.
There gets one more go.
Yeah, well, 2 more.
Well, yeah, take it.
Yeah, because we got our special bonus feature.
Yep.
Well, shall we?
To the base stadium.
One last time, huh, buddy?
Yep.
And we will not be cutting this at all. This is a special video. No edits whatsoever. Am I right? I mean, you can't really edit something like this, can you?
And they'll get to see how we set this all up.
Yep. And this time we won't even be switching launchers at all, because they're both the same anyway.
Okay.
And besides, this is my favorite launcher anyway. This launcher...
we can just switch base, though.
Yeah. We cleaned it up as best we could for this final matchup.
Yeah, it's looking a little bit glossier, so
yeah.
Don't want any extra variables in the finals.
Yep, and we don't want an extra build-up or anything. But with the dust in the air, constant. But then again, the wind might pick it up. Okay, buddy.
All right, finals, round 1.
3, 2, 1, let it rip! Oh, looks like the height is not helping Nemesis at all.
Yeah, they're clashing on the edges, so looks like we got a clean matchup here.
Yep. No dirty tricks. And both
they're both spinning the same speed.
And both the metal fusion wheels there are actually both stamina type too. So it's pretty much a battle of stamina versus stamina.
Yep.
Although it looks like Nemesis is having a problem.
Yeah. Ooh, where's a good hit?
Big time. Oh, they're both wobbling. But I think the extra height is it? Oh no! Oh boy! Hold on!
Ooh,
oh, that was really close.
My boy Nemesis.
I actually have him to win this too.
Yeah, I think this is another unanimous one.
Yeah.
Unanimous.
But we'll never know.
Man, that was close.
No kidding. I mean,
every single time he looks like he's slowing down, but then just those last few hits at the end.
Yeah, those are what makes the difference.
Yep.
Well, I have to say, I'm a little sad to see this being the final Metal Fusion matchup. Or Metal Saga match.
We can force game 3.
I don't think so.
And Nemesis, he's just really good.
Yeah. So, that's another reason why I really am glad we're closing out that saga, because way too easy for these things to fall off the launchers.
They got quite a bit of weight to them. All right, possibly the last match of this tournament.
Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, let it rip! Oh!
A little bit of a mislaunch.
Well, mislaunches are part of the game.
Oh!
Bam!
Actually, getting curved like that is giving them some really hard hits. Yeah, there's Nemesis for you.
Yep. Oh! Struck him right on the spin track! He got in a lucky hit there!
Yeah.
Oh! Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have our winner for the best of Season 2. And look at him go. I think we might just want to let him spin to see how much longer he lasts.
Yeah.
Hey, special edition anyway.
Yep. Well, I might have had a bad launch on that very last rip, but I honestly don't think it would matter.
Nah.
Because we both had really good spins on the last one, and I think Nemesis still had plenty of steam left at the end of that first match.
Yeah, you gotta admit though, I think the shape of the fusion wheel actually came to an advantage there, because if you look closely at the Earth fusion wheel, you'll notice that it has a bit of a curve down at one end, which kind of gives it a slight uppercut to it, which is what knocked Fireblade or Pegasus off balance. And Jeez Louise, how long are you planning on spinning there, buddy?
And Nemesis just keeps on going.
Yeah. Kind of hypnotic just to watch the pattern spin around, isn't it?
Yep. Well, there you have it, folks. Earth Nemesis, the champion, season 2.
Yep. I had to stop it anyway. Nemesis. I mean, look at that. Look at the shape of that wheel. I think that's what caused Fireblade or Pegasus to get knocked around and go right in for that finishing blow right there.
Yeah, he got underneath him because
he was wobbling just a little bit.
He was wobbling just a little bit, and
he stabilized.
The launch I had, yeah.
He stabilized quickly though.
Yeah.
But
he actually got in a few good hits.
But that shape of the fusion wheel here, that's what made the deciding factor right there. It got right under and slam.
Yeah. Just ate that stamina away.
Yeah. Once they hit the spin track like that, it's pretty much over.
Yeah.
And that's another reason why I want to close out Metal Saga is because you don't want to risk damage to the spin track too much. Because I've already had one spin track break on me.
Uh-oh.
It was the first spin track I ever had. Well, now that we've got that out of the way, I think it's time for the special event. As you all know, last week, I believe it was last week, I gave my friend Eric his first Beyblade ever. Yep, El Drago Destructor LW1 or Left Wing 135 pole flat.
Yep, one of the many victims of Nemesis.
Yep. But it came really close to that
he's actually been the closest one to beating Nemesis. So.
I mean, they forced it into a third round.
Yeah. I think Nemesis has clean clocked with everybody since that.
Yep.
Like not even close. So.
And for my personal bay itself, and the winner of the Best of Season 1 tournament, Burn Fire or Galaxy or Cosmic Fireblaze W Wing 145 ball defense. We already had a nice little practice run in this.
Yeah, it was a pretty exciting match.
It was a really close one too.
Yeah.
It was almost a draw. Actually, I think it was a draw. No, Fireblaze won that one. Yep. It was really close though. I mean, Fireblaze dropped right afterwards. And as you guys know, since this is personal bays between friends, there's not going to be any switching of bays.
Nope. It's 2 out of 3, and it's your bay versus his bay.
Yep. We've been wanting to do this for a long time. And what better way to end the second season?
Yep. A little fun match here.
Yeah. Ready, pal?
Yep.
Final battle of season 2. 3, 2, 1, let it rip! Oh! Dang!
It's all over the place.
I think El Drago might have this round because he's been knocking Fireblaze into the wall.
Man, he's fun to watch.
But have you noticed how Fireblaze isn't really wobbled at all?
Yeah, that ball tip is giving him a nice angle to where
it's hard for El Drago to get a solid hit.
Yeah. He's getting really low to the ground, though.
Then again, that also works to Fireblaze's strength. Oh!
Another close one.
Yeah. I think another thing that did it is because Fireblaze is in Smash mode, which is a combination of Barrage and Uppercut, which Barrage mode helps with defense, and the Uppercut mode actually helps with the helps to get underneath the bay, which is another reason why I chose the ball performance tip or the ball defense performance tip, because if you notice, it kept on orbiting around in like a shield formation, and that uppercut I think is what did it right there. El Drago almost got him.
Man, those first few hits though.
Yeah, that was an amazing matchup, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. That's just like our practice round. They both fell within about maybe 2 seconds of each other.
Yeah. This is it.
I'd hate to show up the finals of the actual tournament, but man, these two bays go at it really hard.
Actually, how about for this next matchup, we time it?
Okay.
That sound good to you?
Yep.
Where
And when
is
they start slowing down, we're gonna have to see the difference on the 2 spins.
stopwatch? Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rip, and then I'm just gonna hit the timer.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Fireblaze, all set. And El Drago is all set.
Yep. All right.
3, 2, 1, let it rip! Oh!
There we go.
This is getting good. This has got to be the best matchup of Season 2, even though it's not an official Best of Season 2 matchup.
Might look like a repeat of
First round.
battle rounds, though. He'll get some really good hits, but he loses a lot of steam with those powerful hits.
Even with... Oh, look at that. Going in for an uppercut. Oh! Yep. Looks like El Drago's lost this one.
Yeah. Ooh.
No!
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
About another second and a half.
So, since it took me a little while to get the timer started, I'd say that was about 42 seconds.
Yeah. Man, these two are super close.
Yeah. Do I know how to make a bay, or do I know how to make a bay? You're having
These are fun.
Wish you got into it a little sooner.
Yeah.
Well, you might have to now.
Got my little buddy here. Virgo. All right.
Fireblaze, ready. El Drago, ready. 3, 2, 1, let it rip!
Ooh, almost had a corner out.
Almost, but I think El Drago is actually forcing himself out more than he is. I think that barrage mode's doing its job at deflecting those blows.
Mm-hmm.
Or the barrage parts. But then again, the
Man,
spins...
you can never tell with these two.
Yeah.
Nice little barrage there. Ooh. That spin steel looks like it's getting some hits there.
Yeah. Actually, it might end up in a draw.
Yeah. That stopwatch ready. Ooh. Man, they are deep.
Oh!
Yeah.
Draw. I'd say that was a
pretty much.
draw. Oh. What better way to end this game out, huh?
Yeah, I'll give him the technical win since he still spun about half a second longer, but they both hit the ground at the same time.
Yeah. So, officially, it could be a draw.
Yeah. Just once they hit the ground, they're out.
Yeah. Well, while Fireblaze technically did win in terms of stamina, we'll just say it was a draw.
Good show, good show.
Yeah. Shall we get back into the...
There you have it, the conclusion of Season 2. Kind of went the way I thought it would.
Yeah.
After Nemesis beat my boy there, I kind of rooted for him in all the other matchups secretly.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, winner of the Best of Season 2 tournament and a prize for the roleplay game, for the roleplay world of the WBBA Ultimate Bladers, Earth, Nemesis, D125, Semi-Defense.
Low to the ground, kind of lightweight compared to most of the other bays.
Really defensive.
Mm-hmm.
And great stamina to boot.
Maybe that's just a good combination right there.
Yeah. Normally I would have set my two bays against my Fireblades against that since Best of Season 1 and 2.
Yeah.
But where would the point be in that? I mean, we can't really do that, can we?
I mean, it's just different seasons, different strategies, so.
And we're not really going to be having a best of the best of all the tournaments once the series is over with, because we can't really cross the Beyblade bursts with this stuff.
Yeah.
Because the Beyblade bursts are now all plastic on the cup on their
Yeah,
type.
that sounds like a huge disadvantage.
Yeah. It plus too much marring and breaking and everything.
Yeah.
Metal against plastic like that. It's
Virgo here is pretty heavyweight. He would launch those things out of the ring like
Virgo.
90% of the
Don't
time.
you mean El Drago?
Yeah, Drago.
Well,
He
but
was knocking the metal maze around, so.
Our matchup, that couldn't have ended up any better.
That was
That was actually the best that we've ever had.
close. We did, 4 launches, and each one of them, none of them were.
Well, 3 launches for this final matchup.
Yep. Then a practice round. Each one of them fell within probably 2 or 3 seconds of each other max, so that's about as even a match as you can think of.
Yeah, no kidding. And to have it end officially as a draw like that.
Yeah.
But as Eric said, in actual WBBA rule terms, Fireblaze would have won that.
Yep.
But
Lasted about half a second more.
Yep.
That's all you need, apparently.
Yep. So, well, actually, with a technical term, it's a draw. Officially, it'd be Fireblaze for the win.
Yeah.
So I guess we could say that this was my win for this one, but it could have gone either way.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he came around in the first round.
Yeah.
Got knocked down in the second round. So does working with El Drago there actually feel right to you?
Yeah, he's super exciting to watch. It's like the attack types kind of lost this tournament, but that doesn't mean they're bad.
No way. I mean, heck, the first time you saw this bait, you actually fell in love with it.
Oh yeah, he was all over the ring. He was hitting
hard.
Yeah, he was hitting hard.
Nemesis had a tough time against him.
Yeah, Drago's the only one who's ever
put him into the third.
Knocked out Nemesis, so
put him into the third round.
So you know it's a good bait if it can take out Nemesis at least one time.
Oh yeah, and you definitely know that with the way my bay is, it could easily take down Nemesis probably.
Yep, he's taken out 2 previous champs.
Take a feel of this compared to Nemesis.
Ooh, that's pretty lightweight.
Actually, it's kind of heavier than Nemesis. Take a quick feel of it.
I like that ball tip.
Yeah, that ball tip is...
It kind of like curves it a little bit like that, and it gets a little...
uppercut?
Yeah.
Compared... I mean, even though he would have been low to the ground,
he would have been angled to where he would have been equally low to the ground.
Yeah.
As far as the ridge goes.
Yeah.
Then it would have been up to the the uppercuts of the 2 bays.
Yeah.
See which one loses stamp first.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we said, we're closing out Metal Saga and Shogun Steel.
Hope y'all had fun. I know I did.
And we're officially retiring the Hyperstrike Base Stadium.
Bye bye. See you later.
We salute you for your old.
Served us well.
Yep. Well, ladies and gentlemen, hope you'll join us for a live stream that we will be doing on BeyTalk. Actually, we're going to be doing it on the Ultimate Bladers group page.
Okay.
And of course, we don't have the internet capability on my computer, but we will be having it on my phone, which that could pick up audio really, really well.
Okay.
And be sure to stay tuned for that because we're actually going to be, as of this recording, we'll probably already have it up on the Ultimate Bladers thing because we're pretty much going to be doing that live stream pretty soon.
Yep.
Because we'll pretty much be, as of this recording, we will be doing it pretty much right away.
Yeah.
Which I'm actually glad we're going to be doing that. I mean, have you ever done a live stream before? It'd be pretty fun.
Yeah.
So, until next time, everybody, stay tuned for Beyblade Burst. Special thanks to Q's Comics and Games here in Dexter, Missouri. Your one and only place for gaming and comics.
Yep.
Until next time, let it rip!